Then you can pause it first.
Okay, let me start with this the presentation for today. Can everybody see the slide?
Yes, yes.
Okay. It's a bit small. Okay. Okay. Is it covering the whole screen?
Yeah,
Yes.
can see the entire,
Okay, but for me, I cannot see the whole screen, but it's okay. So I'll just change to, okay. Yeah. Okay. Hello, everybody. Evelyn here. It's again another Monday. Let me share the disclaimer for LifeWave product. And also welcome to everybody. Okay, if this is your first time looking at this, just try to get the feel of it. Okay, and later part, I will share 2 testimonials. So for those existing members and all that, you can just uh, have some understanding, more detailed understanding. Okay, so let me go through the disclaimer. LifeWave products are lifestyle products and are not intended to diagnose, treat, uh, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. Always consult to your doctors and healthcare providers before embarking on a new treatment, product use, diet, or fitness program. So this is actually all these are content is created for information only, and if later on we are sharing some information on testimonial, those are based on our personal advice. Okay, so for based on our personal account. Okay. Okay. The future is now. Okay. This we have come to a stage where there's this technology that uh, is a breakthrough technology, and is a game changer. So you can actually see why is it a changer later on when I share. But we are actually now having this technology that will help us in the healthcare and wellness. So let me explain. Future medicine will be the medicine of frequencies. This is actually it's a quote by Albert Einstein, and he actually, before he passed on, he made this quote based on the physics, okay, discovery, and those are modern physics discovery. And also for Dr. Oz, he also mentioned this in his program. The next big frontier in medicine is energy medicine. Okay, why LifeWave? Okay, so we'll be talking about the company. Okay, first, why LifeWave? Okay, LifeWave goal is to tap into the body's natural energy and rebalancing the flow of body system to function properly and start the healing process from within. Later on, okay, when I share some of the testimonials, you will understand this better. Why is it a self-healing mechanism? And that is without use of medication, injection, and surgery. And LifeWave is an advanced technology company, and they specialize in patented wearable technology, harnessing the power of light to boost health at the cellular level. So we are talking about cellular level, okay? Not talking about certain function only, up all the way to cellular level, and improving the health, wellness, beauty, and longevity. Okay, it's an advanced technology company that seeks to improve health, wellness, and beauty and longevity of every person we encounter. and there's no drug, pills, and injection. It's patented wearable technology and is using the power of acupuncture therapy uh, to stimulate, okay, the energy. So, um, yeah. And after talking about the company, we will go into the founders, CEO, and inventor. And there's none other than David Schmidt. He's one person handling three roles. Okay? And so the company, and this is actually quite rare in many companies. And I think you hardly have somebody who is a founder, an inventor, and a CEO. That's why they can synergize and also can bring the mission over to across. Okay, so David Smith also mentioned that if we were to go back 20 years, the subject of age reversal was thought to be science fiction. In fact, even up to now, okay, when I share this technology, many people are still skeptical because they can't imagine, okay, this technology can work in such a way. So I will go into more detail later on. Okay, David Smith is also the Doctor of Science and Technology. He also received the honorable doctorate back in 1999, and also he's also part of the inventors in the International Hall of Fame, and also uh, he also involved in U.S. military project 2001. And this project actually, he was asked to design a submarine uh, to stay underwater. And he designed this mini submarine that goes underwater that can stay a long time. And um, and because of this mini submarine, then he was asked by the Navy SEALs to invent something for the Navy SEALs so that they can actually stay underwater for long without taking any stimulants or caffeine. So he actually invented one of the first product of LifeWave, which I will talk about later on. So David Smith is not only inventing the health and wellness product like the patches, there's also a lot of technologies that he's working on, and that are also for the mankind. Okay, I have updated this one to 150 because every time I have to say that it's now more than 150 patents. Um, Previously, this was actually 130, but in the recent interview, I think somebody asked David Smith how many patents he has. So he said that actually he lost count. The last one that he remember is 150. Sorry, it's 150. So after that, he lost count. So that's why we put 150 plus. And all these patents, okay, some of these patents, many are on efficacy. That means the effectiveness of the products. And they have clinical study to support all these patents. So the patents are not on ingredients and all that, it's more on the efficacy. Okay, now the company itself also has gone through the R&D since 2002. And just now I mentioned about the Navy SEALs. And also this company is also funded by Irish government. And there's also is a vertical integration. So from sourcing all the all the things for producing the patch to, or not only the patch, but all the like for example, Try and Dreams. Okay, all this they are actually they use their own internal purchasing and also throughout the own internal manufacturing plants, and also distribution across 80 over countries around the world. So from sourcing to manufacturing is all, and the distribution is all by themselves. And the good thing about this is that even the R&D is also internal. Okay? Okay, now we talk about the product. Okay, this picture actually shows LifeWave from 2002 to current. Okay? Um, Actually, there's another latest product here in 2024, which is the uh, Alavida eye cream. So, but I will just roughly go through what is before uh, 2019. Okay? Now, before 2019, which is the reverse aging stage, we are talking about all anti-aging. Anti-aging stage is where those products are to prevent us from getting aging, okay? To prevent from moving forward our age. But when it comes to 2019, we are actually reversing our age. That means if you are 50 years old, you can actually reverse to biologically your organs reverse to 42.5 years old. Because every 6 years of using X39, you will reverse by 8.5 years. So if you are 50 years old chronically, you can actually reverse to 42.5, okay, in 6 months of use. Okay? So from now onwards, we are talking about reverse aging. Okay, but of course, okay, the reverse aging also do anti-aging. So it's like more on preventive action. Okay, and also can help to reverse. So from 2002 to 2015, all these are the, so you can see that it's actually about 20 years. 2022 is where the company is established. 2004 is actually where the first product, energy enhancer, was actually produced for the Navy SEALs to help them to boost up their energy stamina. Okay, this is the first product that I'm talking about. And then after that, 2005. So almost every year up to 2011, we have this product, which is Aeon, which is a star product. And that actually is the product that helps to reduce anti-inflammatory and all that, and help in the autonomic nervous system to calm down the stress and all that. And you can see here the little words here, okay, in yellow. The reason why this product is produced is related to the happening at before that. Okay? So because 2011, before a few years before that, is actually the financial crisis, okay, where a lot of people lose their jobs, okay, there are stress everywhere, and that is the time that Aeon was actually launched to actually help the people. Okay, and then there are some products that was launched like glutathione, okay, and carnosine, and then also carnosine and the silent night, ice wave and silent night, and all these product has different function. But today I want to stress on X39 and beyond because this is the star product for reverse aging. Okay, and this product actually has different frequencies, okay, that is used in the previous patch. That's why if you use this, you are actually using some of this, okay, together. So that's why start with X39. Okay, when you are new uh, uh, user, always start with X39 and Aeon. Okay, this combo I will explain later in later part why is it the best. And also X49 was actually in 2022, and that was actually out for to enhance this X39, and is for certain to enhance the stem cell function for to help in certain organs. Okay? For example, the soft tissues like the brain, the heart, the muscles, the nerve, the tendons. This X39 is meant for that purpose. Okay? And then, of course, the aroma mist, okay? Which is the dream and shine. Okay? So today my focus is on the X39 because for newcomers, new users, you need to know this product. Okay, now we even though we don't like it, okay, but all of us need to go through aging process, okay? And this is called degeneration, okay? And degeneration, which resulted in many problems like pains, okay, dementia, chronic disease, high blood pressure, all these, okay, we start to see it as we age, okay? And the recovery is getting slower and slower, okay? For example, when you have a cut, okay, when you fall down, okay, when you are younger compared to when you are in the 60s and above, you find that the recovery is really very slow, okay? And why is it so? Okay, and our baby cells, which is the stem cells, also age and also dies. This is a fact. Okay. Okay. The baby cells are the cells that they call it the umbilical, from the umbilical cord, the cells. Okay, and those cells actually exist in our body. Okay, but as we age, so during baby we have 100% of it, but when we move on to 18 years, okay, 18 years old is about 40% left. When we are 30 years of age, it's only 25% left. 60 plus, only 5% of the stem cells left. So imagine at this age, we don't have much stem cells to help us to repair. Okay, and so if you fall or you cut, okay, you will find that the recovery is either not happening or very slow. Okay, now stem cells, as I said, is the baby cells. Okay? When we were born, we have these baby cells. But as we age, later on I'll talk about the aging partner. So these cells can actually differentiate into different cells in our body. Could be nerve cells, okay, all the different kinds of cells in our body. Okay? Liver cells, okay, intestinal cells, okay, and different tissues, muscles. And what are the source of stem cells? Okay? One source is from adult cells, from another person, a younger person, a healthier person, and you can actually, through blood transfusion or injection, to the person having a disease or having certain health issue. For example, if this lady is having leukemia, then you get a healthy person to do the blood transfusion to okay, which so this is one example of the source of the stem cells. If the person cannot generate the stem cells, healthy stem cells by herself or himself. Another source is from animals. And for example, the sheep placenta is also from the placenta, which is the umbilical, okay, where the baby cells of the sheep. So this, okay, can be injected or taken as a supplement. Okay, you may heard about this supplement and or even cream. Then there's also plants. What green apple supplement and all that, okay, those are also a source of stem cells since they are a bit compatible. But not all stem cells are compatible. Okay? Some stem cells can even change the DNA. For example, a case which uh, mentioned by James as an example that um, there's a brand partner, okay, who actually previously had leukemia and went to Germany for stem cell transplant. But the stem cell actually comes from a young adult, young German, and the stem cell, when after the stem cell transplant, this uh, brand partner actually have uh, uh, he noticed that he's an Indonesian. He noticed that after the transplant, he don't like nasi pandang anymore. Okay, so it means that there's some DNA change. Okay, if you are using external stem cell. Another example I can give is I read about this in the webinar mentioned by David Schmidt. There's this experiment that they did in Japan where the monkey brain was actually injected with stem cells. And that stem cells, okay, but after that, the monkey died. And the reason is because the stem cells are not compatible because they do not know what is the they thought that the brain cells will actually go to they thought that the stem cell can actually help in the brain. But when they open up the brain of the monkey, they find liver cells, muscle cells in the brain of the monkey. So it means that the stem cell actually did not differentiate correctly, or the source they are not sure. Okay? So it's very dangerous to go through this, okay, through the injection. And uh, even if you mentioned about um, uh, from our body, our thigh, we take out the stem cell and inject onto the face, same person. But if the person already degenerate, okay, the stem cell quality may not be good. So even if you inject onto the face, the person may not it may not produce the result what they expect. So that's why the source of the stem cell is very important. Now, so we come to the reason, okay, why we will use live wave patch, okay, this technology, okay, because that stem cells is our own stem cells, okay, but with the live wave patch, we can make the stem cell uh, reverse and can make them reverse and prevent damage to internal organs. So you can see when tissues and organs are damaged, stem cells were able to divide and develop into other types of cells so that they could repair themselves. Okay, so this one can reverse or prevent damage to vital organs, and we call this stem cell therapy. But why X39, which the stem cell activation patch, is so powerful? As you can see, there are more than 150 patents. Okay, this is the whole slide. And all the patents are supported by clinical studies and is on efficacy. So, and 20 years of development, okay, then they launched X39 in 2019. And 2019, okay, but they launched in X39 in 2001, but the studies has already been ongoing for the more than 20 years. And they progressively come up with X39. And David Smith took 10 years to patent this, okay, technology because some of the lawyers don't understand this technology. So they need um, to study to understand what is this technology, because it's a different class from all the rest of pharmaceutical or whatever, okay, related to stem cell therapy. Okay. Now, so I'll explain how it works. X39, this patch, okay, you treat it as, maybe I'll just show one patch as an example. So X39 patch will be something like that. Okay, and here there's a sticker, okay, and this sticker, okay, there are two tabs. So when you remove, you can actually stick, okay, onto the neck or below the belly button. What it does is that inside this sticker, there's this part in the center, okay, it actually contains uh, certain amino acids, oxygen, and water. So all these are actually used to produce the crystals inside this patch, okay, the middle part. And this crystals works like a mirror. It doesn't go into your body. Okay, this mirror just reflects the heat from our body. Because remember during the SARS, okay, or where we have the night vision, okay, equipment, you pass by the night vision equipment, they will know whether you have fever or not, because looking at the color of your body, okay, when they emit light. So actually human beings emit light. Okay? And when you so certain parts of the body may be showing redness, and that redness, which means that it's hotter. So actually our body emits lights and also infrared. So when the infrared of our body heat reflect on this patch, when it's pasted on our body, it will actually send a certain frequency back into our body. Okay, so this frequency reflected from the patch of X39 can elevate GHK copper. This is a peptide biochemicals found in our body. Okay, natural one. Okay, it's not the man-made chemicals, it's found in our body. GHK copper become more, elevates, that means increase. And with the increase of GHK copper, it will actually activate the stem cells in our body. So our stem cell, as we grow older, it become like sleepy, dormant. Okay, when you increase this GHK copper, it will activate the stem cell. Okay, so it will make them wake up and do things. Okay, so these stem cells are actually the baby cells that was hidden in our body. Okay, okay. Now, very important that to take note that X39 elevate GHK copper. It's GHK copper that activates stem cell. And this GHK copper studies has been found, okay, in all these journals, okay, and published in all these third party, independent party articles. They actually do all these studies on GHK copper, and they found that GHK copper actually resets our genes to a younger, healthier state, and it also found to have to process cell protective action such as anti-cancer activities and anti-inflammatory action. Okay, this is talking about GHK copper. Okay, and also GHK copper can do DNA repair and activation of cells cleansing. So they make the cells more healthier, okay, by doing the DNA repair. So they make the unhealthy cells to become healthier also. Okay, so this is what, so you can actually read about this article. Okay, you can Google. Okay, you can find it. You just need to Google GHK copper. Okay, and then you can actually find the many articles on GHK copper, and this is independent from LifeWave. But LifeWave tap onto this studies, okay, to increase this GHK copper, which is already proven to repair our genes. And also, that's why here in the X39 studies, we also mentioned the LifeWave X39 patch elevates peptide GHK copper for the activation of stem cell. Clinical proven to enhance overall health and vitality, experience a new level of dynamic wellness. The people energy will become better. Okay? I think almost all those that use X39, they would mention about energy become higher. And they see fast results. And it's patented and proprietary form of phototherapy. So because of the patent, okay, is worldwide patent. No drug, chemicals, and stimulants. So nothing enters into the body, is non-transdermal. Okay, now so X39 benefits. Okay, I think I mentioned just now a lot of this, so you can read up on this part. And one of the things that I always like to highlight is this. Okay, X39 as a long-term result. Later on, you can see in my testimonial why. Okay, the advantage of using beyond even 12 months or 6 months. Okay, first few days, okay, 4,000 genes begin to reset. 1 to 3 months, gut resetting and physical change occurs. So normally in the first 3 months, okay, people will see in their appearance there are some change, okay, whether on the face or on the skin. Okay, and the brain become more balanced, okay, and they feel more calm. And 3 to 6 months, deep healing begins. Okay, increased collagen, so you can see automatic the lift up, not only on the face, reduce wrinkles, hair growth, increase structural integrity of your skeletal and muscular system, and also 6 to 9 months is reverse aging starts. That means you start to get younger and younger. Okay, so LifeWave, there are 3 main points. Non-drug, non-transdermal, nothing pass through the skin, non-invasive, okay, so you don't have to inject or don't have to take in anything through your digestive system, just patch. Okay, it's just like sunlight. Okay, so the facts, I mentioned a lot of the facts just now. It can actually, stem cells are the repair cells of your body, and then you can actually reset the genes through the GHK copper that you elevated through the X39. And also it's affordable, it's safe, patented, and is also known as a technology that make use of acupuncture without needle. Okay? Okay. LifeWave is unique because it's the only phototherapy product in the world that use the human body as its own power source. This is really amazing. That means you do not need to use the power plug, okay, or power electricity to run this product. You can just patch, okay, you have the energy already and the frequency that goes into your body to do all the wonderful things. And these patches reflect very specific wavelength of light that stimulate the surface of the skin, just like when you go under the sun, our body can actually produce vitamin D if you really go under the sun at the right time. Okay? So same, this patch, it works like that. Okay, the photo biomodulation. So it actually use the body heat will activate the crystals inside the patch. The patch reflects the light, stimulate the skin to reduce the inflammation immediately. So most of the people, okay, that when we patch certain patch on them, almost within 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, they can see the pain reduction, the inflammation actually go down. I would say uh, uh, most of the demo patch that I've done, they demoed on that, I can see that a lot of them, okay, all pain reduced, okay, in a very short time. Okay, so now let's go to the um, uh, testimonial. Okay, so we have half an hour to go through the testimonial. Later on, if there's time, then I'll take on the questions if there's any. Okay, my last the last sharing I share with my dad, my friend. This time today, I want to share on my mom. Uh, it happened to be my mom's birthday today. Okay, so I thought of sharing on my mom's case. Okay, my mom has the varicose vein uh, since in her 40s. Okay, uh, due to her occupation, it required standing for long, and so she had surgery on varicose vein more than 30 years ago, and uh, so after that, operation 30 years ago is very rough, and okay, the the stitches and all that um, uh, is very terrible. Okay, uh, and she always feel itchy on the stitch area, and she scratch often. Where especially when she have inflammation, then she will start scratching, okay, and cause the wound to open, close, open, close. Okay, so every time, okay, she have the wound is very difficult to close, okay, especially as she age. That is what I noticed. I try to use the different, more holistic way to help her heal her body since, including using a thermal mattress back in 2020. Yes, okay, there are some changes. Okay, there are some changes. But after getting to know LifeWay, I only use X39 and X49. As you know, the mattress need to run on electricity. Okay, and so if let's say you need to travel somewhere, you cannot carry the whole mattress with her. So then the LifeWay patch. Okay, and when I use the LifeWay patch, I actually stop the mattress to see how effectively is the LifeWay patch. So I use only initially X39 on her, okay, the first 3 months or even 6 months. I noticed the skin color has turned to more pinkish. The white color portion has, I think the blood circulation has improved. And the veins actually become less obvious now. Last time you can see a lot of the veins, okay, but now less uh, obvious. And then if she has open wound due to itchy finger, I have to say my mom sometimes has itchy finger. She will try to scratch, even it's not that itchy. She try to scratch. I just patch her carnosine to close the wound fast. Okay, just like this one. Okay, so you can see that the white patch actually, you can see a lot of the skin has turned, the pigmentation has turned to the skin color rather than the white. Okay, that is the previous. Okay, that is one case for my mom. Okay, my mom have another case which is related to her shingles. Okay, uh, this is the shingles that she had back in 2019, just before COVID. Okay, just before COVID, she had this shingles. And when I see this shingles, this appear, I know that it's shingles. Okay, so I actually asked my mom, go and see doctor now. Because at that day when I saw this, okay, I need to go somewhere, so I told my mom because there are a lot of clinics near to our place, so just go and see doctor. My mom, she went to eat durian. Okay, and it bursts out. Okay, durian is heatiness. Okay, so it actually make the shingle worse and explode. So and and at that time, she did not go and see the doctor in time. Okay, so when I bring her to see the TCM, even the TCM doctor say, oh, recently there are many people, old people having shingles because they eat durians. It's the durian season. Okay, so so that is what happening. Okay, uh, so and she has to bear for the shingle pain for more than 6 months because once you pass the golden period of the first 3 days to see the doctor, there's no other ways that they can do for you to solve this problem, even TCM. So you need to actually bear with the pain. Okay. Now, doctor have given mom some cream, but I know that all these are chemicals. So I actually blended essential oil, okay, in coconut oil and spray uh, on for her to relieve the burning pain. And because I also know that shingles, okay, can spread at certain time. It's just like the chicken pox. It's actually shingles are actually virus from the same family as the chicken pox. So if somebody has chicken pox when they are younger or when they doesn't mean that the virus is gone. Okay, it will stay inside your body until the day your immunity become lower. They will create havoc again, and once they create havoc, it becomes shingles. Okay, the virus actually stored in the spine. Okay, so if our immunity drops, the shingles, the chickenpox virus, okay, would actually come out and create havoc as shingles. Okay, so that is what I read about. What is shingles? Shingles is a kind of virus, same class as the chickenpox. So her pain was for 6 months, but I managed to get her skin subsided, okay, the dry up so that she don't feel so itchy. And after that, okay, but the scars stays there, okay, and her pain on and off. Okay? And that is for the past 3 years, 2019 to 2022. Okay? Even with the mattress, okay, at the later stage. But when I started her on LifeWave patch X39 back in mid 2022, she felt the pain intensity frequency reducing when, okay, I use Aeon and Icewave together, and even the scar is disappearing slowly. Now you don't feel the pain anymore, and if you want to look at now, the those scars that was left, okay, the skin turns this way. So what I'm trying to say is that just the X39 alone, okay, can help her to do a few things. The scars, okay, and the pain, and also to protect her, okay, for future this kind of event. Okay. Although she can take durian, but not too much. Okay. So and why I always put X49 together after 3 months or 6 months, I added X49 is because X49 is meant for muscles, nerve, brain, all the soft tissue. And that I feel that my mom at this age require the most. Okay? So that's why I will always get her to patch X3949 daily. So it has been for the past 1.5 years to 2 years. Okay? So uh, she has been quite healthy. And although there may be sudden events, but we know how to handle that, okay, with the patches also. Okay, that is about my mom. Okay, my story. Okay, uh, today I want to share my story. This is the latest update. Okay, I have been using LifeWave patch for 2 years. Okay, same time as my mom because we start all together. And This I have not shared anywhere in detail. I'm sharing for the first time, okay, in the Zoom. Okay? I had few health issue beside the vertigo. Okay, another issue is related to a fall in kitchen due to slippery floor. Okay, because there are some water that is not being wiped. So I didn't see that and I slip and fall. And how I fall? Imagine L shape. You sit bum the bum on the floor and then okay your leg is stretched straight. I can feel the muscles and nerves being pulled from head to toes. Okay, it's it's a hard pull, and I take a while to stood up. Okay, feeling very painful, and you can imagine that my weight, and when I sit down, is the whole spine compressed from this side to the hip. Okay? And very painful, but I slowly regain my strength. The funny thing is that after this fall, okay, I did not go and see any doctor. Okay, because I find that I can stand up, can still walk, and I can do my daily things. It's only that the pain take a while to go off. Okay, that soreness. At that time, I don't know life wave. Okay, I know no broken bones because I still can walk. Okay, uh, and but the muscles and all that I feel a bit tight, and my spine is badly compressed, and all this starts to appear slowly, slowly as it progresses. It's not immediate. All these things come up. My right back shoulder muscle got this pain that comes and go. Okay, after that, after the fall, and my neck. When I turn left and right, at that time, after a few months later, I can hear creaking sound. It means that my spine is actually sort of like damaged. Okay, and my back, okay, and then my lower back near to the tailbone, there's something that pop up, okay, at the bottom, okay, and then I feel sore when I stand or walk for a long time, and I always have muscle cramp at my right, uh, at my right shin, okay, uh, especially at night when I sleep. Suddenly I got a cramp, and it's always the right shin, the right leg. And the worst thing is my eyes. Okay? Have floaters and even lightning in my eyes is because of retina tear. Okay, and my eyes become blurry, and my right face start to twitch. Okay, which suspect is due to nerve around the right jaws. Even my jaws are at one time when I sleep, it suddenly open and close. Such thing happen, but my family members do not know because I didn't tell them. Okay. Only my sisters, okay, Lilian knows about this. Okay. So all these things happen, and especially my eyes is the most obvious because it affect my life uh, very much. The rest, I can still bear the pain. I can still bear even the twitching also. I cannot bear the twitching. Okay. And uh, in fact, when I first met Jinglong in one of the first session at one of the media event, he noticed that my eyes is twitching. Okay, um, and then that but before that, before I know life wave, I actually blended EO and I rubbed frankincense and I rub okay all the oil around my eye bone. Okay, and then cup frankincense and all that. I went then I went to see eye specialist, confirm my optic nerve is weak. And uh, when I told the eye specialist about the twitch, he said, "Oh, he suggested Botox treatment." Oh, I know Botox is a kind of bacteria, and it doesn't last. It just make your the skin stiff so that it doesn't twitch. So I know this is not the solution because the Botox treatment, they have to administer very well. If too much, your face will become stiff. Okay. So, so I know this is not the solution and only temporary. And then when it wear off, you need to come go back to for Botox treatment again, and it's not uh, cheap. So I didn't do and continue to find other natural ways. Then I started to get the mattress for my family to use, and I use it. I noticed that it helped me on my muscle, but it doesn't help me on my teaching, my vision. All this doesn't help that much. But luckily, I think when remember, I was saying that I actually have a spiritual trip to go to Bhutan, and I was wondering how can I go in such condition. Okay? And then suddenly I was introduced to LifeWave. Okay, I met LifeWave, and then LifeWave back in mid 2022. Then I start fetching. So the reason why I start fetching the Alavida and I start fetching the I protocol is because of this. Okay, so that time I did not mention the details why I start with I protocol with X39. So I actually get X39. I also add those Aeon Carnosine. Okay, uh, uh, and also because Jinglong came for the event on Alavida, I joined, and I also get the Alavida. But surprisingly, when I do this, my my eye bag, you can see my eye bag gone. My skin texture become better, and then in fact the wrinkles also at the side, the eyes actually disappear. So I noticed that actually this X39 is so amazing. It actually within a week I have this improvement. So it means that is external now. Okay, remember just now I mentioned in the first uh when you start fetching, they will start resetting 4,000 genes expression because of the GHK copper. And also the first 3 months, you will see the external change. Okay? And that is what happened. Okay? External change. That's why I know all this because it really works. Okay. And then so I continue with my I protocol. And then after that, when X49 came, I add X49 because X49 can help in eyes also. Okay? The nerve, the muscle, the brain, everything I include. Okay? I real I realized after 2 years of patching, my eyes getting better, my neck no more creaking. If you ask my sister, she will say she know what is the creaking sound because she sits beside me and she when I turn, she hear the creaking sound. She said, that is very bad. Okay. And then my right back shoulder muscle no more pain. Okay. And then lower back muscle no more that small little lump there already. Okay. So and it's no longer painful. I can stand for a long time. I can even climb Bhutan, okay, the tiger nest. Okay, what happened past 1 week? Okay, in fact, now even up to now, my right knee started to feel so painful out of the blue. Can you see that a person laugh when she feel painful? Because I know this is a healing crisis. Remember, I mentioned about the right shin, okay, that I have cramp at night, and I was seated L-shaped. Definitely must have damaged some of the muscles or the nerve. Now, this is a healing crisis after 2 years, and I look forward to the recovery of my old injury, which happened few years back, more than 5 years ago. Okay. And you can see that how amazing is our body using the X39. It actually heals based on the priority. Okay, maybe they feel that okay, this one okay still okay. I can. It's not the higher priority in our body, so they heal everything. Okay, and then go and heal the old injuries. Okay, so that is about my testimonial. Okay, finally, okay, I want to mention about this. You see, I used 2 years. Reverse aging take times. Okay, stomach lining 5 days, the cells will regenerate. Blood 4 months to regenerate. Skin 1 month. You see, the first 3 months, what are the things I see? The skin changes. Okay, I don't have lung issue, so that it does. I don't have those sinus and lung issue, so I don't have this. But I know my blood, okay, change. Okay, I used to be pre-diabetic, but now my blood is okay. Okay, and uh, and also the bones take 3 months. Actually, it's more than that. Okay, bones also take longer than 3 months. Actually, I have another study. I actually did some study on this. DNA, the first 2 months, okay, they will start to reset some of the 4,000 genes. Liver, 6 weeks. Okay, so detox will be going on. Brain, 1 year. Actually, I find nerve, brain, some of these, if you go and Google or you go and find, actually, the the solution they give is it, some of them they say neurons cannot regenerate, but I have seen neurons regenerated using X39. Okay, and I also have seen the um, uh, also muscles. Some of the muscle they say take long time. Nerves is the longest time. Okay, so but I see that many of these testimonials that I've come across, nerve, uh, muscle, all these can happen. The regeneration, okay, will become a bit uh, faster, okay, in when you use together with X39. This is the general cells regen time, but when you patch X39, actually it's faster than this. Okay, so now let me conclude this. Okay, when you use X39, okay, for as little as 6 months, the the chromosome, the DNA chromosome, the length actually increase. When it's increased, it means that your internal organs reverse age. Okay? So that's how they actually test that in uh, some of the clinical trial, that clinical tests that they actually did testing on all the people using X39, and they test their DNA, the telomeres, actually it lengthens. And no change observed when blood. So when you do the blood test in 3 months, you won't see any change. So I always tell people, if you want to do blood test, don't test within the first 3 months of using X39. Do it after 6 months. Okay, you will see change, a lot of change. Okay, also remember, this is for anybody that use again the live patch, please hydrate yourself. Drink at least 1.5 liters of water per day. Okay? Across, maybe towards the night you don't have to drink so much, but across the day, drink more. And then for each patch, remember 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Don't patch more than 12 hours. Okay, this is our Wood Square office. Some of the timing for the collection of the patches, and these are the timing schedule for the BOP sessions, okay, live session. So you can actually go there on this timing. Okay, that's all for my presentation. So now is about 9:30. Okay, I will just open a bit out for any questions if you have. Okay. 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 You are a kidney transplant. Peter, is it? Do you want to open your mic? Okay. I have some friends who are kidney dialysis. Okay, kidney transplant I have not come across, but kidney dialysis and kidney issues. From what I know about the LifeWay product, since it's non-transdermal, okay, and is using our body own self-healing, I do not see any uh, any uh, problem using LifeWay patch. You may help to improve certain other conditions. Okay, it will not have any it will not have any problem using together with medication, because it's actually improving your it's actually your self-healing power. Nothing go into your body. It's non-transdermal, so it will not have any issue. Peter, you understand? Okay, I'll go on to the next one. Okay, Wailing, is it? You asked whether carnosine heal wounds. Yes. You can use carnosine to heal wound, but if you use X39, okay, behind your neck or below the belly button, it actually, the frequency actually goes to the whole body. Okay, it's just like when you have sunlight, the sunlight actually shine on the whole body. The patch works even if you patch it on the clothing. Okay, remember that, so nothing go into your body. Okay, this patch only works as like a mirror. So so it applies to all the patch, including carnosine. So you can patch the carnosine beside open wound. You cannot patch it over open wound. Okay, and it will help to heal. In fact, X39 can help, but because my mom is using X39 behind the deck, and her wound is at her feet, I just want it to be faster, so I patch carnosine beside the open wound. Okay? Hope I answer your question, Wai Ling. Anybody else with question? If not, I would end the session today. Okay? So thank you very much, everybody. Hope you have a good week ahead.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Yeah, thank you.
Can stop the recording.